Hey everybody, it's Craig hollering at you. Hope everybody's having a good day. Uh, I just want to talk some more about addiction. If anybody's out there struggling, it's up to you, to do something about it. You got to. If you want to change, if you want your life to be better, you just got to start doing some things, take some action. It is hard. I know a lot of people think they can't get out of it, but you just got to take it a moment at a time, and you can get out of it. You just have to go through whatever you got to go through to get where you want to go. If you want it bad enough, you're going to get out of it. Yeah, because if I did, you can. That's for sure. Because I was, bottom of the barrel, drug addict, alcoholic, and I got out of it. I just want to make a difference on here. I don't care about making money or anything like that. I got a job. It's not, I like my job, but it's not the greatest high paying job. But I am going back to school and stuff. I'd like to get into social work, with domestic violence and abuse and drug addiction, stuff like that. Is what a passion that I got. So something I'm going to get into. I just want people out there, to know if you're down, feeling like you want to die. I've been there. You can get out of doing them drugs, and then it's up from there. I was at a place where I didn't want to live anymore, and I kept hoping that I would not wake up. And I know there's a lot of people feeling that way, so I want to tell you there is another way. You just gotta do something about it. It's what you want for yourself. Me, I decided I wanted to keep living, so I just stopped using, and it's been up from there. It's not always easy. I struggle a lot, mentally and stuff, but I'm getting stronger daily. And I've been through some things, and it doesn't make me go back. So the longer you're off, the stronger you get, and then you get the tools to deal with it. You got to use the tools from certain programs and stuff. And me, I got to get on my knees daily and night, to pray to something bigger than me. I'm not religious, but I had an experience, and I know there's a God. That's how I feel about it. I didn't believe that there was a God for a long time. I thought when you die, it's just nothing. But some things have happened to me. I know there's a God, and I just want people, if you humble yourself and just think of something bigger than you, you can get through it. Like me, it was all I thought about was me and what I could do to get high. And I didn't care about nothing else. I mean, I always loved my kids and stuff, but drugs come first for me, and that's sad. And I never want to be that way anymore, so I'm doing whatever I can to make a difference and change. And if I can reach anybody, that's what I want to do, tell them they're not out there alone. There's other people with the same issues. Nobody's unique. We're all trying to get through things. And I just want to reach some people. That's my main goal. I know how it feels, to be lonely and caught up in addiction, I do know. So if you don't want to live that way, you can do something about it, and you just have to believe that. So God bless everybody. Have a good day. Peace.